Stay. Alright, yeah. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're running a little bit late this morning. You're watching the VOD afterwards on YouTube. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for coming to hang out. I do appreciate it. We're back in with some FortressCraft. I don't know what happened this morning. I either slept through my alarm or it didn't go off, or I don't know. Or my body just decided it needed some sleep, and we did that instead. So, some days it happens. So, we'll be a slightly shorter stream today, but I wanted to get in, at least try to get some more of the cryoplasm cleared out today. Alright, make sure that thing's updated. Let's get that here. Cryoplasm. Let's see if we can get the murdered today. Alright. It's very confused. Get Arthur to his charging spot. I should have grabbed stuff to bring down with me. You guys are all going. All the batteries are there. Powder. Let's go through. Alright, so 6. Yeah. Okay, do some pipes. Depth 11, 20. Second obstacle. And we're at 1,059. So this was the only one that's stuck in an obstacle. So I'm not going to worry about it so far. We'll see if this one gets down to 1,000. So this guy is doing, it's doing 1,500 power. Actually, he's doing 1,500 power also. Oh, no, that's how much power. So that's 738. This is only doing 100. This is doing 820. It's doing 101. Six. 7. I want to go down further. Alright, let's go back up to the roof. Poor Pete probably thought I was done for the day. Don't blame him. Normally especially with streams, I try to make sure that try to stream for at least have at least 3 hours to stream on Twitch, but because it just takes a while to get the momentum built up. So, because Twitch is all about momentum and stuff like that. But I was just like, you know what, screw it. I'm uploading it to YouTube anyway. And even though Twitch remains a something I'm focused on and I'm wanting to work on, and I want to improve. My actual main focus right now is trying to figure YouTube out. So I was like, you know what, screw it. I am going to do our stream today. Because evidently the rules are all weird and don't make sense, and it's chaos. It's dogs and cats living together. So instead, I figured I'd just do a shorter stream today. At least get a stream out there. At least get the content generated. See what kind of see what we can get. So there's that guy. Now I have many more milk. We are making some progress on this thing today. At some point, I'm gonna have to go through and turn these into death lasers. Hi, Pete. Can you not hear me?
I like punching biscuits.
Like, you like punching biscuits? What?
Morning.
You know, I decided to join the realm of the living.
I see that. I decided to go to bed. And
Yeah.
now I've decided to ungo to bed.
Ah. I'm going to bed is, well, sometimes the best. You know what? I think I might make this dangerous.
I see we have 4 door studs.
What's that?
Correction. Only 2 of them are stuck. Found it. Oh, I think we both. Okay, there was one piece missing then. Front center.
Ah, I wouldn't stand there.
Well, I know it's fun.
Okay. Well, you know, you're a big boy. You do what you do. This one's going down.
I'll go get the code on.
That one's stuck at 852. That one's not stuck. This one's still digging. It was just out of pipes. So we only have one that's stuck. I don't know if it's worth... Like, well, we have 3 of them. So I don't know if it's... Or we have 2 now. This one's still digging.
Why is there a split here? What have I done? Oh. No, okay. No, right. That makes some sense. But also no sense.
Hey, no sense. I have a feeling that thing's going to start firing again very soon.
Okay. Or Boker, depending on how you want to say it.
Oh, it almost got the slime. All right, let's see. We'll get that. We're here dancing on top of the cryo.
Okay. There is now a pipe in the area for which we'll have the stuff for which is cold.
Hey, cold stuff. Let's see how that goes now. There. Power. Power.
There's more than just power right now. People are getting their daily dose of Fruity Boys.
Fruity Boy. Aha! We're gonna start clearing a path now. As soon as I get it's a plan. I put 5 of these things down here. We'll see how that works out for us. I might have to come up with a plan B on how to get through this area.
Sorry, what was that?
We're gonna have to come up with plan B of how to travel in this area. Because pretty soon it's gonna be dangerous to walk down here. Actually, it's just gonna be dangerous to be down here at all. This is going to be a death corridor. Because even if I only put 5 dazzlers,
you just need to do the sides.
you can get an excavator that digs out in a diamond. That's what.
You can emulate it though.
Yes.
Put an excavator on front of the lowest alloy glass block there.
If you put an excavator there, isn't it going to dig out below the Fruity Boy?
Good point. We're gonna have to go higher.
We would have to go sideways to dig the sides out, but
No, we're gonna have to go higher because your center point's up there, not down here. Pretty much, your original center point you go up to, and then you increase the radius by 1.
yeah.
And you rinse and repeat. I had a battery there with power in it game.
Well, my other option was to just build a walking platform like above it, like just build a platform under the a way for us to walk under the other lasers. Well, I guess if we run freeze on all the way down that path, it should start working on the sides also. So instead of, if I only put like 7 or 5 dazzlers down there, that would leave us a path down the side, but that it may not clear it. It may end up like this. Even though ultimately it should kind of stop shooting boy.
I'm gonna be right back real quick. I'm gonna get something to put some drink in.
Alright. And the next trick will be running freeze on all the way down. Start putting in those. That will be fun. Back upstairs. I doubt we're gonna have enough for another one. A couple more of the cheaty boys be helpful. I don't think we're gonna have though. It takes. I wonder if I'm out of.
What's this about the chili boys?
Well, we'll need freeze on to run through there.
Yeah, I could just run the other pipe we use for the fences across the top and. It's a non-issue.
Think I'm out of that stuff.
You know what else is a non-issue?
Did we get chromium up here?
That is actually an issue. I forgot to do that. I'll do that in a moment.
That's fine. I can go grab some. I think that's my problem. I think we're out of chromium. And that's why we don't have extra shooty boys. He's donating more money to Extra Life. Yay! It's not making noise and it's confusing me. Numbers go off and then nothing tells you what's happening. Thank you, Pete. Pete's carrying the torch for the. Are you still testing things?
Now I'm done testing.
You could have said something. I can help test too.
It's had one more update.
All right, I really appreciate the donations and the work and stuff that done and all that stuff. That's sulfur.
Have we gotten attacked yet?
What's that?
Have we gotten attacked yet?
Don't know today. I would have. It's been 20 minutes. I would think we've been attacked by now. I haven't heard Lumia go off, so it's hard to say.
Can you check your Lumia stream console window, please?
Interactive tutorial. Says everything's connected.
Any errors?
Let's see, 819 set lights default. Lumia stream. Hit the alert. So at 8:11 we did have a chat command FC attack. Also, you need alerts. It's just like it's weird. Sometimes it shows up in chat and sometimes it doesn't. It's yeah. So there's the alert going off now, and it did. We didn't get the chat. Chat is not activated. Oh, that just brings chat into Lumia's. Oh wow, so they've got okay. Lumia stream is it brings the chat messages into Lumia stream's dashboard now. And it shows the viewers, but it counts everything that's in there. So the bots, everything that's hanging out. That would drive you insane looking at that number. Yeah, I don't know why
it's not connected.
I don't know why sometimes this chatbot seems to work, sometimes it doesn't. I'm very confused and do not understand. Like, it's a cool function. I really do like it. I really need to work probably this weekend on trying to figure out
Does that not work? Okay.
how or why I'm not connected with YouTube, or what I need to do to get commands working in YouTube. Because I think at least with commands in YouTube, we can at least bring back some of the items that we need. I can't see the words because I'll be accosted. But if we, at least with Lumia Stream, that would allow me to bring some of the functionality for, for the request and the point stuff.
I was gonna sort out a lift so that the Chromium could get a lift.
Yeah. We'll eventually get there.
I make funny jokes.
I think the chromium, it is chromium and sulfur. Pretty sure I have enough sulfur laying around though, so I have some sulfur.
Where's the copper wire? That's copper wire. Now where's the lithium coils?
Over in that middle someplace.
Lithium coils. And when these powers combine, you get someone who's very tired.
Yay!
Someone who also forgot that gears were involved in this operation. I wasn't geared up for this.
Yeah. Right. I had nothing. I was gonna try. It didn't work.
Okay. Now I can make a stockpile lift. What's the biggest lift we make?
That we make is just the second one.
Right, because you don't have chromium up here, so therefore we don't have bulk.
Yeah. Make them over. They're over here. Somewhere over here, maybe. Yeah, right here.
We'll have to fix that in future. We'll have to make sure that you even lift, bro. Was that terrible enough for this morning?
You know,
Have I done my job?
gotta start. Well, the thing is you're not getting paid for any of this, so you exceeded expectations already. So you're doing good. Technically, I'm not really getting paid for any of this either.
You know, I've just spent the last moment walking back and forth past you thinking, where's the cargo lifts? I can't find the cargo lifts. God fucking damn it. Alright, I'm gonna go to where the new big hole is and just... stuff.
Wow, it's 1,000 chromium to make one of these. Yeah, I'm not going to turn those on yet.
Good.
What's that?
Good, because chromium's not hooked up yet. It would be silly.
Yeah. Well, that's like 1,000 weapons that I could have used instead. Actually, it's not 1,000 weapons because each one needs a chromium lens, and it's 4. It's like 250 weapons. His mess. All right, so this is our small operation for our manufacturing. We haven't even started our base manufacturing yet. We're slowly working on getting more of it built and put together. In case anybody's wondering, that is our current fuel production area. This is our current missile production. So we're slowly building this. And this is all in preparation for the Extra Life event. Trying to get enough missiles. Because the problem is yeah, I can store enough missiles and we can have a massive amount of missiles to be ready. So there's like 18,000 missiles sitting in here. This is 53,000. Why is it? Oh, okay. So there's 54,000 armored piercing missiles in here already. But the problem is that's like, well, we wouldn't fire only armor piercing missiles. I'm gonna have the those limited so we don't get a lot of those. Or we don't use a lot of them per wave. And the game is smart and will only use armor piercing missiles on things that need it to have armor piercing missiles. Because they are higher damage. The issue is especially later in the game, once we start getting to higher threat levels, the minion is going to have so many hit points that it's going to take several missiles to take care of it.
Oh wow, I didn't completely confuse all the cards. I must have done something wrong.
Yeah, we need to go back and do that again. Stuff some chromium here.
Whoop, now I've locked the network up.
Yeah. That's how you know you're doing something. Put that in there. It just takes so long to make those chrome lenses. Pretty much 30 seconds for each side of it. The only difference is this thing was able to get ahead a little bit. Oh no, it's like 80 seconds. Apologies. Oh, it's 80 seconds to do that one too. Jeez. No wonder it's taking forever. Ugh. So much stuff to stuff in. His issues is I need to get one of these things that probably just make them. Have enough dazzlers to make another one. Beautiful. Alright, we'll let that run for a little bit. We'll go down and see if we can press our luck. Back to this 5. Card.
Stations. That one. That one. That one. She could build on the cryo. That would make it a lot easier. I get why you can.
That's better now. Don't want to stand there. That is not a safe place. Ah, it's all coming together, Pete. Oh, time to get me. That stuff should be falling down. Good. That's, is it re-solidifying?
Sorry?
I'm trying to figure out if it's re-solidifying underneath it.
If you're just using melters,
Yeah.
then you want to make sure you have lances. If you don't have any blue lasers, you have done the fail.
Well, I have like 3 blue lasers. I don't have a lot of them, but I just have. Right now, it's the way I'm setting it up is 3 lancers and 4 melters. But this place under it seems to just be sitting there. Like it's
Oh yeah, it might have frozen and be not updating. Go stand under it, wake it up.
well, I would, except for the part I can't because I will die. Because that will murder me. Because it's angry. I ran under.
No, it won't kill you. It just wants to give you warm hugs.
Yeah,
You probably have to put an alloy block under it or something so that you can update it, like sand.
Oh, you do that.
Because yeah, it's like Minecraft sand. It's frozen because it's not been updated.
Well, it's frozen because it won't let it go.
I'm ashamed of you.
Ha! Done. I will say I've never actually seen it. So.
Consider yourself lucky.
My my daughter was old enough that like she was kind of past that stuff before Frozen came out, so I didn't have to watch it 9 million times. And the ex's niece, she was watching it a lot, but I was never trapped in a room with her for a period that I needed to watch it.
Family members suck.
Well, every time we went over there and she was watching, it was like a family gathering or something, and the way their house was is she had they had a basement, and they had like a living room in the basement where the kids could watch the shows and stuff, and then all the adults kind of stayed upstairs in the gathering room to talk and stuff. So made it a lot easier. Like that portion is just there forever. Eventually, I think we'll when we get freeze on down here, that will take care of it also. Because as soon as we get the freeze on down here and it goes to 20 range, that should help a lot. It's either that or the next one of these I need to drop that down a couple. How do you activate hover mode for your jetpack?
I'd love to know. I just smack the crouch, jump, and jetpack keys a bunch of times, and eventually it seems to work. If you figure out exactly how, do let me know.
Is it repeatable? I think I figured it out.
Cool. And how can you do it 4 times in a row?
Well, that was 3. Yes, it's repeatable.
Cool. Go edit
All right.
the page in the FortressCraft wiki for the controls.
What's that?
And add the. Now go edit the wiki page. Tell everyone how to do it.
Yeah. So, is there a bunch of people trying to figure it out?
I don't think it was well known.
So, how you do it is you have to hit your jetpack to go into the air, right? And while you're in the air, You have to hold down shift and hit your jetpack again.
Oh, I hit the ground.
But you have to press and hold the shift key, hit your jetpack, and then release both of them. But you have to be already in the air with your jetpack first.
Nope. Holding shift and doing this turns my jetpack on and off.
Oh, did you move your shift to your jetpack?
Nope, jetpack is J.
It works for me. I hit space to go up, hold down shift, hit space again, and let go of both of them. And now I'm hovering. Nope, now I fell down. Oh, because I ran out of power. Hey, Pete,
you
did
kept
you know
saying jetpack, not space. These are different keys.
Oh, right. Well, I meant jump in the air.
Yeah, but you kept saying, and
Well, you have
jetpack, and jetpack is J for turning on and off.
I meant activate your jetpack, not turn it off. Words are hard.
Yes. Yes, they are. You know what isn't hard? Actually, now that I've thought about that sentence, let's not talk about that any further. Because I was going to make a joke about sponsors, but, then I was like, you know what? No.
Yeah. Very particular on my sponsor. Yeah. Very limited companies that I'll put down there. And it's, for the most part, it's ones that we actively use, like Humble Bundle, History. So what else is down there? Or, well, it's not even sponsors; it's affiliate links, right?
Yeah, well, I was mostly gonna do it as a joke, and then I realized the wording of the previous sentence and thought, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore.
Were you gonna mention our favorite video game ever made? The one that no matter how much money they offer me, I'm not going to play it. I wish I could go into Streamlabs and just be like, yeah, never offer me this for a game promotion again. But I can't.
I don't know what you're talking about, Plum.
Well, I'm sure you do, but we're not mentioning their names. Because the problem is every time, even bad press for them, it's still press. Now people are like, well, what game are you talking about? Now I gotta go look it up.
I mean, I'd never mentioned Dungeon Darkness Mythology. You like that one?
Yeah. Yep, there you go. I saw that one coming. But yeah, so, and I get it. Like, I understand why games like that exist. Like, I understand why they exist. They make so much money, but they make that much money because it's proprietary bullshit. And unfortunately, that stuff's starting to get normalized in the video game industry, and now people are like, oh, let's fight about it, and it's too late. It is too late to stuff's been ingrained. The only thing that's going to stop loot boxes and gotcha garbage like that is government regulation. And then, like, my favorite part, God, I'm off on this tangent again. My favorite part about all of that stuff is, like, Belgium went through and oh, that is not what I wanted to. And got rid of loot boxes, right? And basically was going to ban EA. And EA made it sound like the Belgian people, like it was their fault. They're like, you've done this to yourself. We're not. Oh, EA. That's my favorite company. That's not true. The problem is EA is, don't get me wrong, they're still an evil, corpo, machine. But the sad part is they're not even the worst one anymore. Like every time somebody makes, some pile of garbage decision, there's another company sitting right behind them going, oh, we can do worse than that.
I'm now waiting for this to finish building the rails down.
Yeah, the next trick's gonna be which pile of crap company is going to make the game that's worse than Saints Row. So I'm gonna hand build those or single build them. It's not that many blocks, and every time I try to super build a Dazzler, it corrupts a block. So, they're not that big. I'll just goes.
Yeah, you only need to super build the jet turbines.
Yeah.
And it's only for the last block. Like, they're the only ones that have the issue.
It's racing a Dazzler. I'm faster than light. Silly game physics.
Down I go to the crew cabins. Okay.
We're Cryo Plasma Launcher, our spawner at the end, he doesn't know what's coming for him. Slowly getting it. Bring him. We'll make it all the way down there yet. Just wonder how many more times I'm gonna die by Dazzler. I know we're not that far out yet. We're not nearly far enough to be worrying about trying to find this guy yet. It is such a slow process to dig through this stuff.
I see rack rails.
Yay. The other problem too is because I dug this massive, like, square straight through it. It leaves quite a bit of stuff to clear out because it's filled up the entire cube. So it both helps and hinders us. Soon we'll have enough Dazzlers going to cause problems. Massive cryoplasm mining operation. So, and if anybody, make sure that you guys are marking your calendars. So November 5th, 2022, and November 6th, we're going to be doing Extra Life's game day. I split it into 12-hour days. It makes it a little bit easier for everybody. It's easier on us. It's easier to keep the stream going, content going. Now that being said, if we get to 8 p.m. and it's going crazy, and the stream is a lot of people are in here and we got momentum and stuff, I'll keep going. But once the stream starts to kind of die at that point, it's a long day, and trying to do this and keep the stream and keep stuff active for that long is difficult. So that's why we split it into 2 12-hour days instead of 124. We're still in the spirit of it. Extra Life does not make it where you're not required to stream for the entire 24 hours. The only thing with game day is you're guaranteed that somebody is playing games for Extra Life on that day. It'll be impossible to not find somebody that has covered the entire 24 hours for game day. So Extra Life, if you guys do not know what it is it's the gaming branch of the Children's Miracle Network. Children's Miracle Network started in 1974 by a guy named Ray Osmond. And they basically raise money and help support children's hospitals across the United States and Canada. The hospital we're specifically playing for is Texas Children's here in Houston. I have a special connection with that hospital, being as they pretty much saved my life when I was younger. We go over it a lot. I had a traumatic injury to my foot, and I truly believe without the hospital, I wouldn't be able to walk. So I owe that hospital and the staff at the hospital my thanks, and I think it's the best way for me to repay them is to continue my efforts with Extra Life, continue raising money for them, and continue to help them have enough money to help another child. So that's what we do. We do extra life streams, and we try to help them out as much as we can, and just generally as much as we can. So we will continue doing that, and we'll make noise, and we'll raise our channel up and do what we can for. What? I have to do that. So it's an awesome charity. They do really good work. They're constantly helping children, and just generally doing good stuff. So it makes it very easy to support that hospital, and to raise money for them. So originally, I could just do the game day stuff, but every stream that we do is dedicated to Extra Life. And I know it kind of makes it there, but for me, it's not about the hospital needing help on that day. The hospital needs help throughout the year. So I don't know. We just leave the counter down there to remind people. I don't go deep into it every single day, but we try to always keep them in our mind. Putting some of this stuff down the sides. So hopefully we don't get murderated in the process. Stuff on the sides this far out, we may not. I may have moved this thing up to the side here. Maybe I should have put it off on the last battery. That'll give us, well, a nice little guardrail and a walking space over here, so I hope it doesn't die. At least that's my plan. We'll see how that works out. Probably 40. There is my laptop you're standing on. Goober, what are you doing? Right down. That other side is going to be rough over there. It's gonna hit a wall in a second. We're just gonna have to start digging. Slowly start digging our way through. I don't know what you guys decided to start shooting at me for. I don't know why. Why? Why did you? What? Who hurt you? Man, I hate slime so much. Like, oh god, I hate the slimes in this game. I may have to put death lasers in these things.
You're gonna have to put in Darth Laser.
Yeah. Trying not to, because I have enough death down here that's trying to kill me. Oh, there's already enough things down here that are trying to murder me.
Am I included in that list?
Not yet. Should I include you in that list?
I just wanted to check. You know where I stand.
All right, it's good to know where I stand also, because I was worried for a minute. It's like, oh my god, he's figured out a way to murder me. Which, doesn't surprise me. Pretty sure he's got all kinds of ways to murder me. He just doesn't have cause to use them yet.
I'm not that malicious and evil. I mean,
Oh yeah, but just because you have them doesn't mean you have to use them. I'm sure you know of ways.
I mean, the key works, so.
That is not going to end well. Yep, I saw that one coming. a backpack died, and I was in the middle of the murder alley.
Besides, I don't have to murder you. You can murder yourself.
Yeah, I'm doing a good enough job murdering myself. I don't need help. This game, I love this game so much. Oh, let's see. I don't know where I'm going. Where am I going? I'm waiting for my health to come back so I don't instantly die when I get down there. If we have any more murder tools. Oh, only 5. I'll put some of these in while we're up here. Sorry, I've just popped out real quick. I'm looking at Lumia stream. See if there's something I need to turn on to get it to do that. So, lights.
In theory, we now have the required 3 thingamabobbles on the surface.
Bobbles.
Yes, thingamabobbles. They're like boozy Watsons, but they have less flanges.
Oh, okay, that's good. Because I hate it when my whatchamacallits get in the who's a Watsons.
You should be able to pull in from surface net.
Oh, you're saying I should go over here so this thing could get chromium?
Yeah, but it said it's on surface net, not the other one, so you may need to do some magic.
Oh, that's right, because
it's out in the ore side, so you might need to create a transfer station.
so I remember if I had one of these that was set the network limits of delivery. surface net, right?
Yep, that's where I've got this set.
Side off. Chromium from the bar. And what else did you bring up?
Chromium, molybdenum, and sulfur. I don't know if we need molybdenum, but
Sure, at some point we will.
now the real trick is for me to figure out how...
Mr. Phoenix, how are you doing today?
Hey, it's Paul! Congrats, Paul, on the trucking.
Here. That's great. Chromium.
I think I've got spacing for this wrong. No, the spacing right.
Yeah.
Maybe I need straight hops.
Do you wonder if we'll head out about an hour and a half? It's not too bad. You just still chaining, or? No, I asked. I don't know. I think I got called away last night. But I asked while you're over at Nerdy's. Are you set up for local, or are you doing long haul, or are you doing over the road, or? Take this off. It'll be fine.
Well, I thought this was gonna work. I don't know what's wrong.
Problem is, I'm not sure this thing's hard enough to handle the added. I want to make sure I have enough room to be able to put all that stuff in there. Because if we can get that stuff going, then it makes our life a whole lot easier. Oh, I guess Paul went AFK.
I need to go back down to the coal caverns, see what I've done.
Yeah, you go back to the coal caverns and think about what you've done.
Well, as it stands, you're getting nothing up here right now because the offloading is not working.
Oh, that's not helpful.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to use stockpile lifts, and I thought I understood how they work, and they're promptly now showing me how much I don't understand.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, bars. We'll get all the bar stuff back into the inventory. Should actually, I wonder if I have. It is possible I have chromium and molybdenum in here. It's possible, like if I picked any up over the time, so there's chromium bars in here. And this thing here too, once we log out, it pulls all the bars out of our inventory and stuffs them back into that inventory. Yeah, we have some, not a lot. And really, I only have the bots coming to pick stuff up here because I want I don't want this to ever fill up. I want us to be able to empty our inventories out. But technically, I can just go down now, fill my inventory full of chromium bars, log out, and then they'll eventually find their way where they need to go. Might take them a minute. Because it is not the fastest process. But it's a process nonetheless. All right. This way, eventually, we'll be able to get these things out of it.
You know what my favorite thing is?
What's that?
When you've done nothing wrong.
It's just that storage is broken or something dumb.
I don't think it's broken. I just think it's requiring additional persuasion.
Ah. Go down here and have a chat with my buddy again. Does need to go into that. I'll have to fix that later. I need to have basically these things being sending power into there. So I'll probably change and add 2 more or 4 more. So we'd have 10 going from here. But I'll see if I can get. Oh, shoot, that's not the right one. I need them to the ones up there. Okay, so those are going up. But I may increase this to 10. I can't increase it to 10. It's that battery there. But this thing's going to need plenty of power because it doesn't have power coming down from the surface. But we may cheese it and do the thermals like we did here. Just get plenty of power. I need more lasers. After when I want it. And the reason I don't want this to be wider than pretty much the maximum I need it to be is because cryo likes to fall, and I'm not actually hitting my space bar. It's having covering problem. I don't know if it's doesn't want to hover onto the cryo, if the cryo's making a different height or something. Cause it issues. It is.
No, the hover's never been stable. You're experiencing completely normal behavior.
Oh, good. Crackhead jetpack. And then, yeah, that's fun. Probably shouldn't stand there. Yep. He was trying to kill me, Pete. It was sneaky, sneaky. This place is so dangerous. It is horrible. Oh. Just keep making my slow march up.
I see somebody sending ore carts again.
Oh crap! You
I don't know.
those have all been set up to only do the right one, and they didn't add any new stations. Oh look, more death lasers. Pete will be proud. You know, if I was smart, I would cover these with glass, keep me from standing. It'll be fine. Any bets on whether I kill myself with these lasers before the end of stream?
Don't know. I mean,
Oh, I had a magic 8-ball. Say chances are good. That makes too much. I'd say the melters won't help over here for this because the melter only works if we get the Dazzler the way. So not have Dazzler. Firing over here so I can actually walk. Not a good plan for those, but you can add more of those. And that will help kind of keep the sides clear. Let's get some of this stuff out. Oh god, this is such a slow process. Right there. I want to go get the excavator I just dropped over there, but I'm scared. God. Kill me. Oh, this place is so dangerous. It's basically 8. And it's that is the edge of the wall there. So that the sides, I could have just thrown more dazzlers in, and I plan on putting at least 2 more dazzlers in once I actually get them built, which will help with some of this. But this area, just to clear the sides in case there is stuff that falls down over here, so that we can walk and have a place to land and get out of the line of fire. Literally the line of fire. Not necessarily a bad thing.
Why would you want to get out of the line of fire, though?
Because when you play with fire, you get burnt. And it hurts. And it makes me sad.
So you're saying you don't like the Toasty Boys?
I like toast. Need to fill up. Need to fill up.
Paul is back. Ooh, Paul.
Hey, Paul's back. All right, so I asked you a question earlier. Well, I've asked you a couple times, but every time we keep missing. Are you doing local or are you doing long haul? Nice.
The answer is OTR.
Over the road. So he's doing long haul. We'll have to hook up with you, and when we start streaming American Truck Simulator again, we're waiting for Texas to come out, and then we're gonna go back to play some more. We'll have to come. You can drive down the real road, and we'll try to catch you in the fake roads. I was like, guys. In all seriousness, though, are they doing? I assume you're doing a sleeper truck. So my uncle did long haul trucking for a long time, and my dad did it also. If you don't have one already, I would. Nice. So if you, so I would look into, obviously, this machine's not a good plan. But you could look into some pretty low end or smaller desktops, or get a laptop, because my uncle, he would get to where he was going and sometimes have like a day, or and obviously you have times you can only drive so much time during the day, you have to stop. So I would look at trying to do something like that. Um, Honestly, I don't know what the Wi-Fi looks like at different truck stops, and trying to stream from that may not work for you. Um, but you could at least play. So you just need to get, depending on the truck that they give you, you may either need to get a converter, or it may have one in it. I don't spend a lot of time in the back of semi trucks, so I don't have these answers. But I know my uncle, and so I live right next to several large truck stops. And I drive through there to get gas every once in a while, and especially at night, you'll see all the guys. They have their shades all the way around the inside of their truck, basically everything blocked off, and they're in there playing games or watching movies, or whatever they need to rest and relax. But yeah, we'll just have to see what actual time you're coming through here. Because to be fair, the truck stops are fairly close to my house. Like, so much so that I'm actually worried the American Truck Simulator that the road I actually live on may be in the case. And honestly, the more I look at it, and especially with the way American Truck Simulator has built stuff, I'll kind of be surprised if this road isn't on. Tier 3 laser sim. But yeah, so I would just look at that. Like I said, you may not be able to stream like that. That may be difficult for you, but you can definitely stream. When you get home, when you have days off or whatever. Because I know you've tried that in the past. But you can at least get you like I can just continue headlifting, play games, and Wi-Fi thing for the truck. Yeah, I would look at T-Mobile. I think they have like a 5G hotspot that you can pretty much just drive wherever you want. It's fairly cheap. The laptop I have an Acer Predator I bought on Amazon. It was, I think, $1,000. It's a 7700 HQ. It's got I think it started with I don't remember. I don't remember how much RAM it started with. Whether it started with 8 or and I think I've upgraded it to 16 now. But upgrading it to the better RAM, and it's a little piece of machine, and it's 3 or 4 years old at this point. I am looking at probably upgrading it, but I have plans for what I'm going to do with this laptop. But it works great for like when I take it to work, because I bought a 30-inch monitor at work. I just said plug it into that, just watch it. Yeah. The other thing I'm gonna tell you too, and I've been talking with Nerdy, and because obviously I've been frustrated with my stream, how things are going. Oh, that's not a true statement. I'm not frustrated with the stream. I'm frustrated with Twitch and trying to make progress. So I am a proponent to YouTube and diversifying and putting stuff on multiple platforms and trying to use that platform to its best. I would, if I were Mr. Phoenix, do as you wish. But I may lean into the trucking gaming thing. To the point of, as you go travel around, you make little short videos and see cool stuff, places and things like that. Yeah, and then make sure, like for YouTube, go do shorts. Like I'm not by any stretch of the imagination, good at shorts. And honestly, have no flippant idea of what I'm doing half the time. But you do get attraction. YouTube is putting a lot of eggs in that basket. So make sure you're doing those. Make sure you're spreading that. And if you do like a combo thing where like you're like, okay, look, I'm a trucker. This is the stuff I do in the roads and travel and stuff like that, and documenting that stuff. And then be like, oh, but I'm also a gamer and I play games and I stream stuff like that. It may work on YouTube. And the trick with YouTube also is that while you're driving and while you're on the road and you're doing things, that is still able to get out there, right? And then when you pull over at night or whatever, you just go in, kind of do a couple of things, maybe edit, a little bit of a video, go a dash cam in and time lapse that, because some people like watching time lapses of just roads and stuff. It's all ideas. It's something to mess with. It's something to kind of play with and see if you can do it. And then if you do really get into it, you can. I think it's possible to. It's possible to upload the video to YouTube and then do a premiere, so that when you can upload it like one night and then have it premiere the next day. So that way, while you're setting, when you stop the next day, you get it to the premiere and chat with you. There's a lot of tools. The trick is trying to figure out which ones work for you and your situation for what you want to do. And you can either take some of these ideas and be like, hey, that's great, and run with it and go, and it may work out for you. It may not. I don't know. I'm an idiot with a microphone, and I say stuff sometimes. So, but maybe it'll help you. Maybe it won't. Always go back to the what was it? Was it the wedding singer? When the guy was he was breaking down. He's like, "But I have the microphone. You listen to every word I have to say." But you guys can leave, so it works out. Please don't leave. Hey. But yeah, so it's just ideas, and like there are a lot of tools out there, and there's a lot of things that you can do to try to build something. I do like the fact that YouTube, like I can upload a video, I can go to bed, and while I'm asleep, the video can get traction. Like I've literally went to bed with a video that had, 50 views, and I thought it was going to be a garbage. It would be a dumpster fire, and I woke up and it had 1,500 views. Just because the algorithm grabbed it while I was asleep. Look at me. Oh, you're really working for Snyder. So no electronics, like so like they won't let you do like as you're driving, you no electronics, or obviously hopefully while you're stopped it's okay. But yeah, playing with screens and stuff is not a good plan. And obviously having a dash cam or something, if they're like they should allow you to have a dash cam, because that's just protection for everybody, right? Because then if you do something stupid, that's protection for the company. If somebody else does something stupid, that's protection for you and the company. I would be surprised if they don't. They may have their own dash cam. It's possible they have their own dash cam. But I would be surprised for a trucking company not allow a dash cam. They may not allow you to upload the footage. But the yeah. Yeah, they have cameras out facing. Yeah, that makes sense because it's an insurance thing, right? Because at that point, it's the insurance is like, oh, okay, well, if it's they don't like the wow, really? Yeah, Snyder's weird. I want to say that was one of the companies that they have governors in their trucks too, where you're not allowed to go, like, in some places you're not even allowed to do the speed limit.
Plum,
It is that time.
that time.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm sure it's pricey. Yeah, you're only allowed to 65. I will say the Snyder trucks I've seen going through Houston don't do that. I've seen several Snyder trucks flying through Houston. Because every time I see a Snyder truck fly through Houston, I'm like, don't you guys have a policy? Like I said, my dad was a truck driver for a long time. But at least you're not going to have Swift painted down the side of your truck. Those guys are shit shows. Oh, they're governed? Oh wow. I don't know. I could have swore, and maybe it was old Snyder trucks. Maybe they just had the paint on it. Yeah, and that may be true too. It may be an owner operator truck. Well, once we get everything up and running, and then you get back in, we'll have to. Like, all joking aside, we are planning on returning to American Truck Driving Simulator. We're just waiting for Texas to be released. Yeah, Swift. Sure, we're still finished training. Yeah. There's whole web pages just dedicated to Swift drivers doing stupid crap. All right. Well, enough picking on Swift drivers for today. They do that enough of that by themselves. Do me a favor. Come hang out. We're gonna go raid Drevels. And we're gonna raid Drevels. Tell him I said hi. We will be back. Actually, we won't. Tomorrow will be, if we stream, will be over on YouTube. And Monday we may be streaming on YouTube with the Eevee. We're still working that out. You guys be safe. We'll talk to you all soon.